Hello, I'm Carmen Pantoja, and we are starting this tour of the Arecibo Observatory. I have students from Puerto Rico.
My name is Ray. I am from Villaronga, Puerto Rico.
My name is Juan Álvarez. I'm from San Juan.
My name is Pedro Morciego, and I'm from Arecibo.
All right, we're going to start.
Nice.
Okay. We are here in the control room, and this part you see lots of cables, lots of machinery. This telescope has the capacity to observe at different frequencies. So different setups and different experiments can be selected. You see lots of cables, but most of the things that you do are selected on a computer program. This telescope has the ability to observe different celestial objects, to study the atmosphere, and in addition to that, an important thing it has is that it's capable of radar observations. This control on my left side is where they control the radar. When the telescope is used with the radar, a signal is bounced from the object. That could be a moon, an asteroid, a comet. You send the signal from the telescope, it bounces from the object, and then you observe it with the Arecibo telescope. So now we are in the control room, and this is the telescope operator.
Hello, my name is Jayliz, and I'm telescope operator on duty right now. And this is the control room.
What are we observing?
Right now we're observing pulsars. The observer is logged in remotely, and yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
These are the controls where the operator can see what are the conditions of the telescope. So there's a diagram here telling them what is the orientation of the telescope. Here are the coordinates, the project, and different information to know the conditions of the telescope. The scientists usually, if they come, now they are observing remotely, but if a scientist comes to Arecibo to observe, they have a space where they can work, which is this here. So we would either have a scientist or graduate students or students with their mentors that also come to do observations and would be set here. This is the radio telescope at Arecibo Observatory. As you can see, there's a platform from where the antennas are suspended. The round sphere is called a Gregorian dome, and inside of it, it has several systems of antennas. Next to it, there's like a little box and a line. That is the radar system. This telescope can transmit from that radar and bounce signals out of objects. It also can wait for signals to be reflected from the dish, which is in the bottom, ground, fixed, and the signal is bounced from the reflector and goes inside of that Gregorian dome where all the instrumentation is, and from there, through fiber optic cables, along that bridge, the cables are brought into the control room through the side of the mountain. Okay, now we are going to the visitor center of the observatory, and we start out in this place, which has a scale model of the solar system. That globe represents the size of the sun, and down here is a model of Copernicus, the heliocentric system. So starting from this point, we are going to see the relative distances and sizes of the solar system. All right, we're headed towards the visitor center, but this is a nice point to show you the anchor of the cables, which is this concrete system here. These cables are the ones that hold the platform. The Arecibo Observatory is a marvel in engineering. So these cables are special. They have air injected into them to keep them from corrosion, and that system is here. You can see some weights hanging because this is a physics also problem. You have these cables that are tense, and in principle they could vibrate. So these weights are helping so that you don't have resonances on the vibration of the cables. Visitor Center, we have examples of meteorites which are here, and tektites which look like this. And it's interesting because we also have a fragment of a meteorite that came from Mars. So an impact occurred in the planet, and that fragment travels and lands on the Earth. Arecibo Observatory is very special because for observations made at this telescope, there was a Nobel Prize that was given to Joseph Taylor and Russell Host for their observations of pulsars in which they could test the theory of relativity of Einstein. So here, Joseph Taylor, a good friend of the observatory, donated this that they would award that was given to him on that occasion of the Nobel Prize. Another important discovery that was made from Arecibo was the first planets around a star, which was made by this Alex Wilson. And he discovered planets, but it wasn't around ordinary stars. It was around pulsars. The first planets that were discovered were not around ordinary stars, but rather stars that had exploded and at the end of their lives and ended as pulsars. Those were the first planets detected. After Alex detected planets, then regular planets about normal stars have been discovered with optical telescopes, and it's a very important area of research in astronomy.
Professor Mario Koch, this will be all the oral videos. Right here is our radio telescope in Arecibo. I hope you enjoyed everything. We hope to see you soon at Friedrich-Schiller-Gymnasium Weimar. Come to visit us. It will be a pleasure to see you. Bye.